Looks like I'm live. Yay. Hello, everybody. How are you? I hope everyone's well and feeling grand. I have taken a very well needed and largely deserved hiatus from all social media, and I'm officially back. So I wanted to just come online and work some magic and give some of the divine messages that I've received, not only to myself, but for other people as well, um, from our amazing and lovely creator of all things. There's so much that has happened. There's so much that has evolved and changed and transformed into some of the most beautiful things that I've ever experienced and seen. So I just wanted to make sure that I can get more people on board and deliver the messages that I'm receiving, so that hopefully I can help other people on their divine paths, step into their divinity, or you know expand and evolve and grow the same way I am. So welcome. My name is Dan Marie. I am the consciousness coach, and you've stumbled on Eden Rose. This is a chronicle of some sort, and a space where information and messages from the divine come through for all of the divine counterparts here on Earth, moving and rolling around, light workers, whatever you want to call yourself. It really doesn't matter, labels. But if you resonate with anything in the title or anything that I'm saying, then this message is definitely for you. So um, before we start, I just want to let you guys know that I am not a traditional tarot card reader by any means. There are some cards that I do read, for the most part, traditionally, but that just has to do with the fact that that traditional meaning of the card resonates with me, and so I also understand it to be the meaning when I see that card. But basically, I what the messages that I receive won't always match up directly with what other readers might read or attain or receive from those cards. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, and receive. This is a space where I'd like to receive myself and encourage everyone else who sees this video to also receive through the messages that I'm going to be giving. So, yeah, just keep an open mind, and I think with that we can just get started. I apologize, my face is not on camera today, and that has everything to do with the fact that I'm still sort of coming out of my own little hermit mode after the last couple of months, to be honest. So I'm not prepared yet to be on camera. I decided that the messages are the messages, and that what's important are the cards right now. And so I won't be showing my face for a little while, but when the time is right, I will. So yeah, the first card out is a strength card. Now, there we go. I hope you guys can see that. I'm just gonna flip them around. I know you guys will see them inverted, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure you can at least see and understand the cards that are there. So the first card out is a strength card. This is kind of a message of to keep going, to be tenacious, to find the strength within yourself. Surround yourself with people who provide you with the strength that you need. Provide yourself with all the things that you need. So if you need to take a time out, take a time out. If you need to, I don't know, ride a bike, ride a bike. If you need to take a jog, take a jog. This is all about self-care and making sure that you have the things that you need that are, so that you can hold yourself up and have a good sound foundation. So that's just right off the bat, I think, a small message that Spirit wanted to give. So let's go ahead, pop this back in, and sorry for the shakiness, guys. I'm on a table that's a little bit wobbly. We're going to get a message specifically for our Divine Feminine. Let's start off with her today. What I'm going to do is actually channel the Divine Feminine. So I'm going to get the Divine Feminine's perspective on things. So this won't be a message for the Divine Feminine. This is going to be a message from the Divine Feminine. So if you're a Divine Feminine and wondering how to more closely connect with yourself, maybe this message might help. So let's see what she has to say. She's feeling pretty snazzy these days, I think. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. So Divine Feminine is like on one right now. She is totally ready to just bring the house down. She's got a ton of manifestational power right now, and she's starting to see how those little pieces in her life, those little pieces in her energy come together in order to create what it is that she's wanting to or meant to create in her life or in this existence. The King of Pentacles is, in my opinion, is just like a powerhouse. Like he's like ready to just go. He's got all of the things he needs that are necessary to build what he wants to build. He's got the funds, he's got the support, he's got the education, the experience, all of it all wrapped into one to create explosive abundance, which is my favorite term ever. This is explosive abundance. This is like ready to go on top of the game. So Divine Feminine is like, heck yeah, I'm on one, ready to go. Let's put it all together, which is amazing. So if you're feeling that energy right now, awesome. If you're not quite there, don't worry, because it's on its way. Whether or not you have to wait a day, a week, a month, a year, or 10 years, it doesn't matter. It's on its way. This energy is going to be, it's strong. It's coming in fast. And I think it's asking us all to kind of be accepting, be open, and allow it to sort of live through you. What else do you have to say for us, Divine Feminine? It's going to pull a couple more cards as a message from her. Yeah. So communion, community, leaning on the energies around you that are going to be supportive of what it is that you're trying to do. Divine Feminine is getting together up there in the ethers with all of her sisters and brothers and energetic counterparts that are going to be helpful in her evolution. So she's ready to be lined up with all of them and to sort of ex-nay everybody else and just get herself completely aligned with all the energies that she needs. This card for me is about community. It's about leaning on the people around you. Also tapping into ancestral energies that you can use to, provide stability, provide guidance for you. So it's a pretty deep card. This whole already, just these two cards out are screaming abundance. It's a ton of abundance that's happening for the Divine Feminine up there in the ethers. So I think she's about ready to allow all of that abundance now to move down through all of existence and start manifesting into this reality. Yeah, here we go. It's just like one powerhouse card after the next. Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, I actually think, is a really great match for the King of Pentacles, because here we have, this abundance, this, the Pentacles for me, they represent the actual physicality of life. It's like the physical manifestation, the tangible things that you can hold on to, right? It's not just an idea anymore. It's now come into fruition. It's now visible and tangible, and you're able to manipulate it in the world in 3D. The Queen of Swords, the swords for me is all about, the mental, your spiritual connection, for instance, to yourself and to whatever it is you want to call, the creator of all things, all there is, God, Allah, whatever you, subscribe to, or, whatever language you use to explain that energy. The swords are a depiction, for me at least, of just that relationship with you and Source. Okay, so this card is kind of telling me the physical manifestation of our Divine Feminines right now on Earth here, physically manifested here. They are, or she is strong mentally. She's strong emotionally. There isn't much else that anybody or anything could do that would allow her to, waver or move about or shift from this energy. The divine feminine has gone through so much here on the physical plane that, it's she's recognizing now that it's not at all about what's actually here and more about what's within her. And so her mental abilities, her mental capabilities is like through the roof. She's very strong, she's very powerful. She doesn't need anyone to hold her up emotionally or, mentally. She is capable of supporting herself in that way and doing a very fine job of it. Yeah. So in this particular deck, I really love it because, and it's the Morgan Greer Tarot, one of the oldest decks out there. But this deck I really love because it shows a lot of hand positions. And if you're anybody who is familiar with masonry, basically what I can say is, and from what I've learned, is that there are a lot of hand positions, handshakes. They call them, secret codes to interacting with interacting when you're dealing with another brother in the lodge or in your lodge. I don't know if it's universal. I'm not a Mason, so I can't tell you. But obviously, I can't. I'm not a Mason because I'm not a man. But I don't have a very close connection with that organization. But what I can tell you and what I've learned is that there are a lot of hand positions. You find these things in spiritual depictions, like pictures, all the time. If you look at hand positions of certain, whether it's a god or a goddess. Excuse that, guys. I've got a phone in the background. Yep, I hear you. Sorry, guys. There's a lot that you can get from just the hand positions. Now, I'm live. This is actually a phone call that I need to take. So I actually have to pause, and I'm going to come back and be online again with you guys in about, I'm going to say 15 minutes. So please bear with me. I hope this was really awesome. And I'm going to do my best to pop on in another few minutes. I hope this was great. Tune back in 15 minutes. I love you guys. Mwah. I heard you. You have to give me 1 second.